Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the wait at the start. Was just curious to see if more people were gonna come in, but I think I've kind of turned people off my channel a little bit with all the Legend of Zelda stuff I've been doing. It's kind of unfortunate, but I never really intended to just stream Idle Heroes. So how's everyone doing today? Any good RNG? Ice Blink is really strong. He's still a really good tank, which is surprising because a lot of tanks have kind of come to relevance recently. So it's surprising to see one of the more old school rangers that used to tank still being relevant, especially after they nerfed him. He's still really strong. Yay, 4-star light hero. I need so many of those. I need all the light heroes. Yeah, I noticed that. You actually got a 9-star Ice Blink. That's awesome, Jess. Your queen is getting pretty close to 8-star too, because you've already got the 6-star Balrog. Yeah, the Riviera, that's actually unfortunate, especially because not only is PvE irrelevant in PvE, or not only is dodge irrelevant in PvE, sorry, it's also been kind of relegated out of PvP as well. The devs of this game just do not like dodge. They really don't like that as a stat. Oh, nice, Salvain. She's really strong on official. She's the tank that I actually use on official right now, and she does her job very well. But yeah, Mickey is one of my favorite heroes, so it really sucked to see that she fell off so hard. Mickey used to be my main tank on the official client, but I had to switch to Queen. She just kind of made herself irrelevant. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, you can 8-star Queen now. Nice. Yeah, you can 6-star pretty much any hero, but just be careful to take it past 6-star. None of those heroes you listed you really want to take past 6-star because they're not really endgame. But you can get any hero to 6-star and then use that hero as fodder for another one. Oh, you got the last material you needed randomly. That's nice. Queen is good. Earthendal is good. Mirage is not good. You don't want to take Mirage past 6-star. Demon Hunter is good. And, I mean, Disciple's a 4-star, so Disciple is not good at all. And Walter is very good. So you basically just want to move that Disciple and Mirage off your team, and you'll have a very strong team, especially for the official client. 5-star Balrogs? I know the feeling. I have an 8-star Balrog right here, and 3 more spare Balrogs. This is where the meme comes from on my channel. This is why this is a thing, is because of these Balrogs. Once you watch my channel, you are doomed for Balrogs. It's inevitable. You cannot avoid it. Oh yeah, certainly. I can show you guys how much the Brea does. Brea's very strong, especially for an 8-star hero. He's doing 1 million damage at 8-star. Of course, comparing him to Asmodel is kind of a shame, but he does a lot for a tank. Now that damage might not actually even be his best either, because he's pretty reliant on crits. So I'll check again. I'll do another one else. Check it out. I think Asmodel is better than Sigmund, but Sigmund is very strong. It's pretty obvious Sigmund should be nerfed in the next patch or two. Now, whether or not that'll actually happen is up for debate, but it definitely should happen. See, he did about 10% more damage there. He did 1.1 million, whereas Asmodel did 1.2, and of course Bloodblade just goes insane. Even Flamestrike is doing a nice bit. I actually don't think Brea has an artifact on him either. That might be a thing. Yeah, he's currently using the Mage artifact, so I can up his damage. What is this? It's against Assassin. Yeah, actually, that's perfect. Give me this. And you definitely put on this. This is perfect for you, for this fight especially. So let's check it out now with a better artifact. Yeah, he jumped about another 20%, so that's pretty good. Between Ice Blink, Gru, and Queen, who should I use for slot 1? I personally like Queen, but you could use Ice Blink. I think that there's different bonuses. I think Queen is going to be much more consistent damage and damage reduction with her crits or her crit reduction, whereas Ice Blink, if you get good stuns, would be better in like if luck is on your side, but I think Queen is more consistent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Asmodel is better. Asmodel is just insane. To 10 Starlights and 10 Dragon Slayers. Yeah, it seems like everybody has that one hero that just goes crazy. There might be some 4 stars that are better than 5 stars. It's hard to say. I think yeah, like Bonecarver and Norma are the better 4 stars that can be brought to 6 star, but they're still not very high end by any means. Hey, what's up, the one shot? It's been a while. See, now he's hitting for 1.4 million. I could probably level up that that artifact too. Oh yeah. Can I do that? Does that make sense? Yeah, I can do that. That makes perfect sense. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Clever Lang. I don't know. I might go. You might want to test out having Ice Blink as your first, Queen as your second, and then Gru as third. But that's a lot of defensive heroes, unfortunately. Yeah, Jess, the main reason I even do damage is because Bloodblade. Bloodblade is so strong for dealing with Marauders. He's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Fuzzy? See, now he's up to 1.5, so I've got him beating Asmodel pretty consistently now. I would actually go right to Bloodblade. Krastotel. I think Bloodblade is overall a much better hero than Aiden, so you're gonna get more benefit out of leveling him up than Aiden, even if Aiden is already a little bit ahead. And not much fuzzy. It's just having a casual idle hero stream. Gonna do some arena matches. Might do some draws on the seasonal server since I haven't really done any. Oh yeah, Asmodel is berserk. Like Asmodel cannot be beaten. Asmodel can keep up with Brea on fights like this, even though Brea is made for Marauders, and like you said, he hits multiple heroes, and he's only level 7 compared to level 8, so there's just so many factors working in his favor. It's insane. Yeah, no, I'm not really a fan of seasonal either, don't get me wrong, but I might just do some just to do the draws, because it's fun to watch the draws. Still trying to get that Walter. He's been on my wheel for so long. Close. Crit damage is a pretty good stone for him. Master, I think that Demon Hunter is better than Ice Blink. Oh, nice. Asmodel is super good. I lucked out. I got the single Asmodel from Summons, and then I managed to get the one that they had in the shop for a little while. There was one event where they had it in the altar shop that you could buy one, so I bought that, and that's how I made the 6-star. I just need the third one now, but I'm not going to need that for a little bit anyway. What am I doing? I need another Das Mog too, because I have one. I bought the one that was in the store last time, so I need the second one. And I can get him pretty far because I have a lot of dark fodder just hanging around. I need my sister's luck when it comes to that. She has 2 Das Mog already. She already has a 6-star actually, I think. Pretty sure Jess is Asmog. There we go. Yeah, she has a 6 Das Mog already, which is awesome. Not many people seem to use him too, so he's pretty unique. Yeah, I'm hoping to get Das Mog soon. Actually, that's what I really want. I think Flame Strike is better. I think that Das Mog is better than Earthendall in most scenarios. There might be some crowd control combos where having Earthendall is better, but I think in general, Das Mog is going to be better in most teams. Yeah, Das Mog 6-star is a pretty unique icon too. Not many people have that icon. I've used Starlight as my icon since like the dawn of time, so I don't think I'm ever going to change that. Hey, no problem, Master. You for you. You for you. I don't think Karma is very good. She has good stuns, but she's slow. So she's only going to stun for 1 turn under most circumstances, which is just not really cutting it. Yeah, that's the big problem with dark heroes and light heroes, is trying to level them up. It's very difficult. The fodder is very rare. "12 honest men." That is a good team of honest men. Queen is amazing. Queen is a really good tank. I don't think that Field is very good, because Field suffers from the same problem that Karma does. They have good stuns, but they're too slow. No, if you switch to another server, your account is not deleted, but you do have to start a fresh account on the new server, but you can always go back to the old server and use the account that you were previously on. Not enough bread. I think I can buy some profit orbs. I'm gonna buy some profit orbs. Rank 930. I think I lowered my yeah, I got just my power just decrepit. Purposely lower my power so I can do more fights for the arena event. Oops, what the hell? There we go. Arena events are so tedious. Yeah, you definitely can get as model of the profit tree. It's just very rare. I'm actually, that's why I'm focusing on profit orbs right now instead of just going after the 4-star fodder, is that I'm hoping that I can get either as model or Das Mog from the profit tree, which would be amazing. If you're a beginner, the best advice I could give you is to try and save your gems until a summon event comes up, and then spend them all at once in the summoning event, because you'll have twice as high a chance of getting a 5-star, and that'll give you much better progress. It might be a little bit slow at the start if you do that, but there's usually a summon event once a month, so it shouldn't be too long of a wait. I think I have 3 accounts I play all together. So Jess, are you competing in?
Excellent. Any lineup tips? Currently running from first to last spot is FS Group, Rosa, or Miss DH. I was thinking about switching in Sleepless or Sigmund got in today, but I don't want to lose mine. Justice Aura, what do you think?
1 second now. Thank you very much for the donation. I just don't know exactly what that was. Whoever made that donation, could you copy and paste that into the chat? Because I couldn't really catch all that. The automated text-to-voice thing is pretty hard to understand. Actually, I might be able to check it out on Streamlabs. One second. I'll see if I can find it on Streamlabs. Alright, I might be able to find it on Streamlabs. I'm not 100% sure, but I can check. Alright, so you're running the Justice Aura, and you're using Oramis, I imagine? Yeah, I think that your best bet here is to take Oramis out for now. It's pretty hard. To decide, like, yeah, I think Oramis is the weak link if you're looking to swap out a blue hero. Swap out Oramis for Sigmund. I think that's the best bet. That's if you want to keep the Justice Aura. If you're willing to not take the Justice Aura, you might want to experiment with it, because I'm pretty sure Sigmund is better. Yeah, I would just swap Oramis for Sigmund. Oh, nice, Setvian. Yeah, it did work on Streamlabs. I just wasn't sure. I knew that Streamlabs would record the donation itself. I just wasn't sure that it would record the actual donation message. But thank you very much for the donation as well, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, this fight. This guy has 2 flame strikes. That's pretty funny. Pretty fucking funny, huh? No, you cannot get a private server for iOS, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask something before the donation. Are you doing the raids with your guild, like the fighting the bosses with your guild? Because that's where you get a lot of your points, like your coins for buying the queen in the shop. Margaret is definitely worth 8 and 9 starring right now. And oddly enough, she's used as a tank, which is kind of funny, but she's very strong as a tank. Comparable to Queen, actually, if not a little bit better. Her last buff really put her over the top. Hey, what's up, Fall Time Low? How's it going, man? Eventually, you would probably want to move on to a rainbow faction, but if you can keep the Justice Aura is very strong as well. Best Fortress hero? It's either Flame Strike or Sigmund. It's hard to tell if Sigmund is actually better right now, but it's pretty close. It's very close. Sigmund's probably gonna get nerfed soon though, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I definitely... Margaret is a sleeper hero, I think, right now. I think she's really underrated. I actually really didn't even notice her power until Meh and Drip started using her. And then all of a sudden it was like, holy shit, she does a lot of damage as a tank. Like, where did this come from? Yeah, Fortress is the best, excluding Light. I think Light is technically the best, but I mean, good luck having like a team with three Asmodels and 3 Michelles or something like that. Yeah, Sleepless is a really strong tank, actually. Sleepless is like a better version of Queen. Sleepless is just very rare. Yeah, the next top 5 heroes video will be tomorrow. No, Mr. Wolf, I think that using Margaret as your tank is the best way to go. Oh, and I have a 9-star Mirage and 2 9-star Faceless on official, so I totally get it. I feel your pain. Yeah, a Sigmund is too strong to not incorporate into your team. I'm fighting you? Really? Hey, I did, actually. See, your Aiden did more damage than any of my heroes. Queen kind of suffered, though. Wonder what happened there. Yeah, Ormus is very strong. I don't know if he's like a top tier hero. I think he's only like super competitive if he's paired with Rosa. Hey, what's up, Pack 2233? I think my 3 favorite heroes from a forest are Edgar, Demon Hunter, and Rosa. I think Edgar is a sleeper pick right now as well. Hey, thanks very much for the host, man. I really appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Nathan? I think that Margaret is best in the first slot. Like, definitely go with Margaret first, because Margaret's damage really comes from her toxic skin as well as when she dies. When she dies, she blows up. Yeah, actually, Salvain, I had like 4 of them as well. I got rid of them before he got his buff, and unfortunately, his buff has been pretty effective. Hey, no problem. Ain't seen my balls. Keep up with the quality names. I think Queen is the best of that list. Then it would be Rosa, then Lutz, then Balrog, then Faceless. Bandito. I'm really glad that they lowered the amount of battles you had to do for this arena to 200 instead of like 400 or 500 it was last time. Oh my god, that was so stupid. 500 arena battles to max it out. So unnecessary. Yeah, getting the second Rosa is going to help you a lot too, because Rosa's very powerful. How did I lose that? Holy shit, that Flame Strike exploded. I think I have a bunch of garbage on my heroes though, right? I'm gonna have to swap that up a little bit, because you should have this. You should have this. Oops, and you could definitely do better than that. I think I also need to stop using this guy. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard out there, but I'm so thankful that it's raining, because it is humid as fuck right now. So if this rain can drop the humidity, that would make me very happy. Wow, their team is very strong. Holy shit. Hey, Peach, what's up, man? I appreciate the good wishings for that. I just lost again. What the hell? And I had really good stuns. Why did their Flame Strike do so much damage? See, this is what I don't know if any of you guys have watched my video where I posted talking about the new crowd control mechanic that was added to the private server. The mechanic was always in the original server, but it wasn't in the private server, and it leads to scenarios like this, where I'm pretty sure, let's just watch that video again. I'm pretty sure, actually, Peach Drink, like, all of us quit. I quit, Draco quit, Ickis quit, and Toby quit. We all just gave up, because that seed was so trash. It's not that she's weird. What's happening is, I guarantee you she was stunned for most of this fight. And when a hero is stunned and they gained energy, I think she's silenced, right? You can't see it, but she's definitely silenced up there. And when you gain energy and you're silenced, that energy is building up into extra damage. So right now, she's just building up and building up extra DPS. So when she hits me with this attack, my whole team is going to get leveled. And like, she just did over 1 million damage with just that one attack. I think she got a little bit lucky with the crits too, but whew, what a savage. Am I really at rank 9? Well, that sucks. I'm gonna drop my team's power, and we'll come back to this later. Hey, Fatrix, thank you very much for the YouTube follow, man. Really appreciate that. I think Rosa is definitely better than Ormus, but they work really well in tandem. You want them together. I want to drop my rank so that I can easily fight people in the lower ranks to build up for the Militants event. Actually, yeah, I need to do 50 more fights or 51 more fights for the Militants event, but I don't want to spam a bunch of fights with top tier opponents because I can win a lot of them, but I can also lose a lot. I can also lose a lot of them, so in order to spare my tokens, I'm just going to try to lower my rank. RCLA Law, RC Law, thank you very much for the follow, man. Really appreciate that. P Worldwide as well, thank you very much for the follow, man. Hope you're enjoying the content. See, the rank is dropping pretty quick too. As soon as you drop your team's power, people will start to bring you back to level. Yeah, definitely. 6-star and Queen is definitely worth it. Fall time low. Do I have you added as a friend? I do not. Is Sigmund in the tree yet? I'm actually not sure about that. That would be something Meh could answer. I can't answer that. Also, Jess, have you started to do these yet? You're definitely of a high enough level now where you can start spamming these summon raids, where you buy as many as possible and do every one of them each day. How do you get past 155 for Oblivion? If you're talking about the Tower of Oblivion, it's usually just a matter of pumping up your team or putting on specific artifacts that can help you counter whatever enemies you're fighting. Dragon Slayer is still not very good. Dragon Slayer needs a lot of work. Hey, Deathmore, thank you very much for the follow. And thank you very much for having an easy to pronounce name. Yeah, I'll check it as soon as these are done. Yeah, DS is one of the worst, unfortunately. He's not very good. No, I don't even think that's a thing. I don't think the problem is that, like, okay, Dragon Slayer and Rosa might be pretty good together, but so is like Rosa and every other tank that's better than him. And Mohammed Delibo, thank you very much for the YouTube follow. Sorry if I butchered your last name there. Skylar Jameses, thank you very much for the follow. So for your team, Fuzzy, it's you just need to power up your team. You might want to remove Aiden because you do have Flame Strike, so eventually those two are going to conflict with each other and make your team a little bit slower. So get rid of Aiden once you get the chance. You can use him for your 3v3 team, of course, so that's not terrible. I do live to butcher names. That's what I do. And fall time, this is... you have the perfect materials here, but you just need to level them up. That's the big thing. It's going to be hard to level up Dasmog and Asmodel, of course, but just level them up as fast as you can, and eventually they'll grow into their own. Aiden is great as long as you don't have Flame Strike. If you do plan on putting Flame Strike on your team, I would get rid of Aiden, but it seems like you've got a pretty solid Rainbow faction going here. Sweet Pin US or Sweet Pin Us, thank you very much for the follow. Mr. Wolf, thank you very much for the follow. Got some easy to pronounce names tonight. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, so I'm going to do some of these Prophet Orb summons. Let's get these done. Come on, Dasmog. Oh, you're very close to a 9-star Margaret. That's awesome. She's so strong right now. Hey, a 5-star Light Hero. That's awesome. That's wicked. Not quite Dasmog or Asmodel, but still. Yes, Drip did quit Idle Heroes, unfortunately. So let's see if I can get that Brea that I sorely need. That's not him. That's not him. That's the same guy as last time. That's Akasha. That's also not him. Not even close, actually. Yeah, Drip quit Idle Heroes. He bailed. No, yeah, it's actually really sad. It is. It's unfortunate. He just got burned out. He had put a lot of effort into maintaining his guild, and that required him to do like all of the required events on this server, event raid every day, casino every day, all of the things like the arena, doing Aspen Dungeon, doing Brave Trial, doing Seasonal. He ran a guild on Seasonal as well, and he just burned out. And I get it. It's hard to, especially with Seasonal. I think that having Seasonal essentially be a duplicate server that you have to play if you want to be competitive is very frustrating. And I can understand why he left. It's unfortunate that he left, but I don't begrudge him for it. Yeah, Seasonal is pretty trash. But just don't tell Meh about it. He don't want to hear it. Yeah. I wish the path was as simple as going through Gusta when it comes to getting the Brea. I really, really do. I don't think that Drip mind putting so much effort to be in top, but you have to realize that like effort in Idle Heroes is a matter of tedium. I'm Justin. Thank you very much for the follow on YouTube. In Idle Heroes, it's not like a fighting game where you just have to play against people, or it's not like League of Legends where just you play against people and you learn how to play through practice. In Idle Heroes, it's just a grind of tedium. You just do the same things every day, every day, every day, every day. And eventually, if you do all of the things every day, including seasonal, where you double of the amount of things you have to do, it's very easy to just get frustrated and just not care anymore. And that's one of the reasons I never really did get into the seasonal. I tried to play seasonal server for like the first 2 to 3 weeks when it first came out, but I realized very quickly that this was just going to piss me off and it was going to be too annoying, and I didn't want to bother with it. And my team has suffered because of it. Before the seasonal server came out, I was in the top 10 for PvP on the private server. Since the seasonal servers have started, now of course some of that is due to RNG as well, where I didn't get the units as built up as fastly as others, or as quickly as others, but it's that I also missed out on a lot of materials because of the seasonal server, and I've dropped to somewhere in like the 50 to 100 range on this server now. So I've fallen off considerably because I've chosen not to do seasonal, and that's really unfortunate. Hey Justin, thanks for that, man. I really appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content. No, that's not really a mistake, because I think that both Mickey and Mirage are both fodder at this point, so I don't think it really makes a big difference. They're both not very good. Yeah, I can see that message, fall time low. Yeah, I usually have a very hard time getting past stage 11 in Brave Trial as well. Brave Trial is very difficult. There we go, full heal for Bloodblade. Perfect. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright. I think one of the biggest things that I fell behind on when it comes to the private server and the seasonal server is that my pet has really fallen off. Yeah, a full Starlight Bloodblade team, I can almost do it, honestly. It's pretty close. Nice. Hey, fall time, excellent. Glad it didn't crash on you. You did 20 summons, Fuzzy? Alright, so I got past 11, but now can I get past 20? Or 12, sorry. Probably not 20. 6 5-stars. Yeah, I think the rates on seasonal this time are even higher than they normally are. I think they're gone through the roof. Yeah, Idle Heroes is no longer very idle. Ouch. Yeah, Sigmund is amazing. Sigmund is definitely worth 9-starring. He's probably going to get nerfed, but he's still going to be super powerful. No, I've actually never beaten the full Brave Trial. I've never been able to do it. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm joking out. Wow, I forgot how strong this team was. Oh, man. God damn it. Can she attack? Can she attack? Yes! Woo! Oh, wow, Fuzzy, that's amazing. Oh, no, the Gurks! What the fuck? I don't want it. No! Oh, and I only got one silence. I need more than one. The fucking Gurks brought a Gurks. Please let Flame Strike obliterate them. Kill them all. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, fuck. I'm gonna have. I have artifacts that I can give them to make them a little bit better. I think someone has the red one. It's you. You got it. Give it that. Give me that red one. 23, 28. Okay, you can take that. You can take that. And then you can take that. So let's show these Gurks who's boss. I'm old Greg. It's this guy again. It's old Greg. Yeah, Queen is definitely worth 9-star, and Queen is amazing. Very strong tank. Oh, wow. I need to silence at least one of the Gurks, god damn it. That was a lot better, though. Yeah. Get wrecked, Gurk. Sit and spin. Sit and spin. No, I can't say I ever drank Bailey's from a shoe. No, I don't think Emily is particularly good. She's very average. Oh, Jess. Thank you very much for the bits. I did not expect that. But you are the bit boss now for that too, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. And Charlie Mack, thank you very much for the follow. Ah, Jess, you don't have an icon for the for your Twitch account. Bloodblade is definitely better. Thank you very much, Jess. I really appreciate that. Why no face cam? If you want to be real, because I haven't been able to shower today because there's no hot water. I live in an apartment where the hot water can just it can be eaten up by my neighbors, and there's no hot water today, so I couldn't shower, and it's super fucking humid, so it's very not nice to I don't look very good. Let's put it that way. So I don't want to have the cam on right now. Full disclosure. Play private server on the PC. You just have to go to the Idle Heroes Reddit or the private server Reddit, download the APK, and then put it onto something like Nox or BlueStacks. Bloodblade is definitely better. I think Rosa is better than Demon Hunter, but they're both very good. Wow. Wow, come on now. Let's not have this happen. My emo hair? Really? You're gonna call it emo hair? Wow. That's rough, man. That's rough. Yeah, Rosa is very strong. I don't know if he's the second best hero, because it might be something like Flame Strike or Sigmund right now. Aye, Bob. Seppuku, brother. Seppuku. My hair goes whoosh whoosh. I never heard that before, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Sounds funny, though. The best hero is definitely Asmodel, but getting down from there is difficult. Yeah, one time I became a Scorpion to fit in. It's just some weeb shit? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Do I really flip my hair? I might, actually. Unintentionally, just to get my hair out of my face. There, you got it. Give me this. That's the thing. Sigmund versus Flame Strike is very tough. I actually don't know which one I would go with right now. It's a very tough call. I have no idea why your private server crashes so much. I would imagine it's your phone if I had to guess. I don't know much about the technical side of these things. When it comes to actual data about the game, you're definitely better off to ask me than you would be to ask me, because I don't know anything about that crap. That's all beyond me. Yeah. Yeah, it might be your internet connection too. That's a good point. Your internet could be screwing with it. M Parallax, thank you very much for the follow on YouTube. I guess we could just go with that. I think Brea works well as a tank or as a third place. It depends on what your team has. If you need a tank, you can use him as a tank. If you already have one, like Queen or Margaret or Ice Blink, you can just throw him in third place and he'll function there as well. Wow, I got wrecked. Look at that Queen. Hey Nathan, what's up, man? Ooh, shit. You could keep her as 6-star. I wouldn't level her up past 6-star though. Hey, what's up, That Guy Gaming? I am getting murked. If you do have Ice Blink, I think Brea would be better in the third slot. Hey, what's up, Edgar? Also, Jess, if you change your profile picture on Twitter, it'll show up in the BitBoss picture. Wow, that was actually close. What in the fuck is that, Fall Time Low? Why you do this to me, man? Why you doing this? Why you gotta be like this? You think I could do it with Rosa in the first slot? Rosa will die, like, super quick in the first slot. I'll try it, but I don't know, man. Yeah, he's not even going to get to use his ability there. Whew. Brandon Santos, thank you very much for the subscription, man. On YouTube. Well, that's the end of that. Yeah, but if Rosa dies before he uses his ability, that's not very good. Darius KF, thank you very much for the follow. Ice Blink works as a tank because he has a power up. When he gets hit, he gains attack and lowers opponent's attack. Edgar Zai, thank you very much for the subscription on YouTube, man. Did I do 2 of those? Yeah. My day was good. It's been very warm, though. I wish it wasn't so humid, but I can't really complain too much about that. It's not bad to have both Ice Blink and Queen. You can have one as your primary tank and one as a secondary for the back row. I would put Silver Venom. Thank you very much for the follow. I would put Queen as your first tank and then Ice Blink as your third slot. And Cynic Worm. Everyone already here has a Hex. They're all hexed into getting Balrogs, so you can't hex the hexed. I'm in the guild Omniscient, which was previously Drip's guild before he quit. Yeah, I do account summons and profit summons for other people if it's set up properly. The last few times have kind of fallen apart, so it never really got done. But if you give me enough time in advance, I am definitely willing to like stream summons for people. I did that for Frostbomb in the past, and that was an awesome thing where we did 500 summons for him, and that was awesome. Everyone loved it. Not gonna fight Banksy. That's just looking to get my ass kicked. Your main account benefits in different ways depending on what you did in a seasonal server. There's a bunch of different criterias that you can meet, and if you meet certain ones, you get certain prizes. No, I've never beaten the full Brave Trials. Never been able to do it. Yeah, Drip gave his account to Nox. That is true. What the fucking bunch of bullshit was that? Bleaker is not very strong. Bleaker is, he's too slow, is his problem. Yeah, Nox is he's just a player on the private server. He's been in the guild for a while, and he was willing to take up Drip's account, so he did it. Yeah, Nathan, if you subscribe and then unsubscribe and then subscribe again, it usually doesn't process someone who's already been subscribed and just resubscribes, as to avoid this spammage. Yeah, I got trolled pretty bad just then. I don't know what that was about. I have an Android account. I don't play on iOS. I have never owned an iPhone. Yeah, his basic attack is high, but his speed is really low. The value of crowd control is directly tied to your speed. Dark, thank you very much for the follow, man. Am I ready? Ready as I'm gonna be. Yeah, this is the private server. The next Fresh Account series, I don't even know. The Fresh Account series is just... It's not as well received as people think it is. Like, and it's really boring to make those videos, and people don't really seem that interested. There's like a select few that really like them, but the majority just don't seem to care. The private server hasn't come out for the iOS because of two reasons, I imagine. One, it's probably harder to make a private server version of a game for iOS. Apple is much more picky about that kind of stuff. And two, it's harder to publish on iOS because you have to actually go through the Apple Store, which is very finicky. No, I definitely wasn't ready. Nobody was ready for that. Oh yeah, Jess, you have the little bit icon now too. So you have 3 badges now. Yeah, exactly, Setfian. I think that's the way most people feel about it. I don't think most people do care about those Fresh Series badges, because I get like a vocal minority that are really hype about it, and that like every time I post one, they're like, when's the next one? Like as soon as the first one's posted, when's the next one? When's the next one? But the like to dislike ratio is not very good, as well as the views are not very good compared to a lot of my other videos. It seems like my first series was pretty popular, but I think that the like advent of the private server has kind of killed the desire for people to really care about the leveling up process, because private servers made it so fast that I don't think it's as relevant anymore. Yeah, the top 5 faction things has been going crazy. A lot of people have been requesting it, and a lot of other YouTubers have been making their own videos. So I was like, man, if this is really going to be such a popular and demanded thing, I should do it. I should just bite the bullet and do it again. Because I already did one like 2 months ago. But to be fair, a lot has changed. There's a lot more heroes out now. The meta has changed pretty significantly. So it did really warrant a revisit. I feel like I've lost. I feel like I've lost this person before somehow. Not this time. Yeah, Lynx and Panda were both here earlier, actually. When I was doing my Idle Heroes. When I was doing the Link to the Past race. Hey, what's up, Grave Slider? Alright, thanks for tuning in, Nathan. Have a good night, man. Duh, got him. I will do more top 5s. I'm gonna do a top 5 for every faction. So it'll probably be 5 videos, one for each of the normal factions, and then I'll do a video with Dark and Light kind of merged into one. Yeah, this game is very addicting. If you haven't already, I highly suggest jumping into the private server if you're on Android instead of playing on the official server, because the official server is super expensive to maintain. What faction will I do next? It'll probably be Forest, because I think Forest is another one of those factions that's underrated. People don't really appreciate the heroes like past the first 2, because everyone knows Rosa and Demon Hunter are the strongest, but after that, I think it's a bit of a toss-up. So I'd like to do the ones that are a little more difficult first, because I think those are the most interesting. Yeah, the private server, this is a server, you can download an APK for it if you're on Android or if you want to play on a computer, where everyone is given access to VIP 13 and you don't have to pay. Everyone's on an even playing field and there's no pay to win. Yeah, a sandbox mode would be awesome. So, or a battle simulator where I can run hundreds of fights in the span of a few seconds just to get data would be amazing. But working with meh is probably out of the question. So unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. If any of you guys are coders and know how to do that kind of shit, I would be more than welcome to take part in it, and definitely advertise any sort of programming like a store or anything like that you might have. So if you want to get to work, let me know. Grave Slider, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Silver Venom, thank you much for the follow. Kind of fighting the same people here, it feels like. Gru is not bad. I don't think I would 9-star Gru right now. Dylan, Bloodblade is good, Queen is good, and Walter is good. I would get rid of Faceless and Dominator as fast as possible, and eventually Balrog as well, but Balrog would be like middle priority. Faceless and Dominator have to go, though. What is this? Not complete. You can find the APK for the private server by typing in Idle Heroes private server Reddit on Google, and your first reply should be the website, the Reddit website that'll have all the links for you. Yeah, that's cool. I wouldn't take Faceless past 6-star. Keep her at 6-star. That's where she's best. This is just like a better version of my team. Why is the power so low? Why is it only 3,300 or 330,000 with these heroes? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Wow, I won this fight just because my Demon Hunter is faster. Having the faster Demon Hunter is so important. Yeah, he must not have a good... you're right, the guild tech is where he's probably missing all of his stats. I think it works on tablet or phone as long as it's iOS. Or as long as it's not iOS. Has to be Android. I might host Draco, depends on if he's still online. The real question is, why are you listening to Fergie? See if I can beat this person again. Yes, no problem. Yeah, definitely go for guild tree. The guild tech tree is super important. Why am I not listening to Fergie? Jesus Christ, I never looked at it that way. Why not listen to Fergie? That's such a good point. Probably because I'd much rather listen to, like, Metallica. Len Su, thank you very much for the follow. Well, that was really close. Who is beating me up? Nobody? All you have to do is to run it. If you're on a tablet or phone, is you should be able to run it as an executable file. So just click it and it should run on its own. Click on the app. What are you running? Oh, that's pretty beefy. Maybe though. They have double mage. Double mage is too slow. Also, having a slow Demon Hunter will get you wrecked. Ice Blink, Aiden, Michelle, Queen, Rosa, and Arthendal. I think the only hero that you might want to move off that team would eventually be Aiden, honestly. Or maybe Ice Blink as well. You could swap, you could have Queen as your first hero, and then put in a stronger, more DPS-based blue hero. But if you want to keep the stuns, I think Aiden is the way to go. No, I'm not gonna do that fall time low. Trinity Minix, thank you very much for the follow on YouTube. Run with me official. What's your account, or what's like your name of your account? Pink Panther 001. 0001. Thank you very much for the follow. How's it going, man? Run with me. There we are. So like it's seasonal. This is the problem I was talking about earlier. I don't know anything about seasonal, so I don't really know how well these heroes are gonna work with each other and with the artifact bonuses. So like it's very hard for me to gauge. The only way I could like rule this out is by looking at it the same way I would approach the original server, which might not be correct. So like what I would say off the bat would be you'd want to probably first swap OD01 into your team because he's not the greatest. Sigmund is amazing, Iceblink is very good, Bloodblade is very good, and Demon Hunter is very good. But OD01 and Gurk are probably going to have a hard time holding up their end of the fight, so I'd probably get rid of them. But that might not even be true in the seasonal server. So I don't know if that advice is even that useful. Thanks there, Trinity. Do I know the Bible? I mean, a little bit. Oh, thanks, Trinity. I really appreciate that. I hope you are correct, and I will definitely continue to work towards it. All right, let's claim these goodies. Get that challenge. Get that challenge. Get that challenge. Get that challenge. Oh my God. There we go. No, I really wish there was word on those 10-star heroes. I really want 10-star heroes to be released like yesterday. Yeah, Brea's pretty good. So we got Brea at least out of that, which is okay. Lots of 5 stars. Sure, I can get those gems somewhere. I only need 20 more gems. Get them right there. Whoa! Dude. Bunch of level 1s. Bunch of level 1s. That's on the seasonal server though. The seasonal server has like jacked rates for 5 stars. The rate on getting a 5 star is very high in the seasonal server. This is just a new seasonal account. I only really play this when I stream. Not really too fond of the seasonal server, but I do it because it just gives me something to do while I'm streaming. Gives me something to click at, you know? I do notice your song. That was that Smash Mouth song, right? Yeah, the rewards are worth it, like gameplay-wise, but they're not worth the tedium. That's the thing. This is far too tedious to play consistently. I do not have the patience nor the concern to keep this up. Holy shit, the neighbor's kids are freaking. Oh wait, no, that's Thunder and Lightning. I thought that was the kids next door freaking out. But it seems like the sky is about to explode. So if I disappear randomly, it might have very well been the power that, like, just exploded as well. Sorry in advance if I magically disappear. No, I haven't played H1Z1, but I have been playing, what's it called? PUBG, which is awesome. Super fun, super fun. Players Unknown Battleground is such a fun game. I suck at shooters, and I can't play them competitively. But that game is just so much fun to play that it doesn't even matter. Actually, I don't know. Oops. Fuck. There we go. No, I don't play Rocket League. I just never got into it. I never tried it. And I don't know. None of my friends play it, so there was really not much reason to get into it. What YouTubers do I watch? Let's just take a look at my subscriber list just to get a better indicator. I watch Linus Tech Tips, which is like a computer tech web or a YouTube channel. I watch Team APS, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh based YouTube channel. I watch the UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship. I watch the Stupendous Wave, which is like a Star Wars lore-based YouTube channel. I watch League of Legends. I watch Polytoon, which is a guy who makes animations based off of Joe Rogan's podcast. I watch MMA Digest, which is just kind of like a news website for, well, fighting in general, not just MMA, but also for like boxing as well. I have a bunch of YouTube or League of Legends YouTubers like Bricky York at 8, Philol, Foxdrop, Thorin. I have Tori, of course, the other Idle Heroes streamer and YouTube content creator. Who do I think will win? I think Floyd will win. Who do I want to win? I want Connor to win. That would be hilarious. The Joe Rogan animation is called Polytoon. He doesn't do just Joe Rogan animations, but he does have a few of them. It's like 12 of them, I think, and they're really hilarious. P-A-U-L-Y-T-U or T-O-O-N, sorry. No, he doesn't do Bill Burr, unfortunately. I wish he did, because Bill Burr is hilarious as well. Bill Burr is one of my favorite comedians. Hey, what's up, Helknaz? Helknaz? Sorry if I just destroyed your name. What's up, Jack? No, you cannot download the private server on iOS, unfortunately. Gru is definitely better than Dragon Slayer. Am I happy with it? It's okay. It's like a better way to get resources, but I don't really care too much about it because it's just another one of those time sinks that can burn you out. What platforms? I stream on computer. This is all done on PC. I use the Nox emulator and then to play the game, and then I use OBS to record it. What's up, Jack? It always pays to save your fusions till a fusion event, but that can also be very difficult. Well, that's all right, Trinity, man. The internet and phones in general can be a pain in the ass. My phone is freaking out right now, where it's acting as if I don't have a SIM card when I clearly do, and I don't know why. I might have to factory reset my phone, which would be super disappointing. Hey, welcome back, Jess. Das Moog is definitely worth investing in. He's super powerful, very high damage, good survivability. Tough dress code. Oh, that's rough, man. How do you become the #1 player? You have to be dedicated to the game. You have to play all the time. Make sure you don't miss any of your resources. If you're playing on official, you have to spend a shitload of money. If you're playing on private server, you have to spend a shitload of time on seasonal, and get really lucky with some good drops and be well educated as to what heroes you're going to invest in. I think Das Moog is better than Sleepless. I don't think I'm more important than school, man. If you have school tomorrow, you should go to bed, get a good rest, and learn some shit at the educational home that you reside in. Summer break is a beautiful thing. All right, let's do some profit tree summons. Since I have mostly Abyss, let's go with that. All right, so we got 2 more 5 stars, and a lot of those little trade-in things. 2 4 stars and some trade-ins. 5 star and a 4 star. 2 4 stars, and 4 star and a 5 star. They look very similar, so I thought they were the same. No, actually, I did not finish school. I dropped out of high school. I have up to my grade 11. Norma? Maybe. Could be funny. Who else would I swap? Well, it must be in this. It's a lot of heroes. You gotta learn some shit. Have a good night, Fuzzy Man. Hopefully your left leg returns to normal. Yeah, the successful high school dropout. Yeah. Yeah. If you worked at my job, you would not say that. Why did I drop out? Don't like school. So I was too impatient for it. When I dropped out, I was actually an A student, had no problem doing the work, just couldn't be bothered. Balrog. Yeah, of course. Tanner, nah. Joven or Joven the Gamer, thank you very much for the follow on YouTube, man. I don't know what a YouTube career really is, unfortunately. I think that might be a myth. Alright, That Guy Gaming, thanks very much, man, for tuning in, and have yourself a great night. Oh, what's up, Fall Time Low? Gusta or Bleecker, I think they're both pretty bad. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. Yeah, I do retail. I'm a smoke clerk. I sell cigarettes and cigars. And lottery, honestly. Lottery is a big part of what I do. But I actually don't work at that store very often. I only work there 2 days a week. I meet some weird customers, but honestly, most customers in the smoke shop are pretty simple-minded. Like, they're focused on one thing. They come in, they get their pack of smokes, and they just leave because they want to smoke those cigarettes. So they're pretty focused and on the ball. There's not much chit-chat, which is nice. I don't think Norma's that great. The only reason I took her for this one is because I'm curious if that heal is going to be useful if I give it to, like, a random hero. Like, if I give, Brea a heal, how is he going to deal with that? Is that going to be great, or is that just going to be garbage? Am I an introvert? Kind of. I don't mind dealing with people. I mean, I work in the public, so it's not, like, terrible. But I'm not really, like, big for parties. I went to a lot of parties when I was younger, and I could chill with my friends and stuff like that, but I'm not going to really wander around and, like, make new friends at a party. So I guess I'm kind of an introvert, but I don't think I'm too far gone with it. Dominator or Bade? Yeah, Dominator's better, but both are very terrible. Madeline, what's up? I should probably level up these heroes. So, like, if I sack some of these guys, right, I'm supposed to get an ability. So if I sack Mickey, no, maybe not Mickey. I'm gonna get rid of some garbage. I'm gonna get rid of you. Yeah. Do I get artifacts for that, or do I not? Did I fuck something up there? Maybe I did. Drop from stage 7-1 and up? I don't know. I think I made a mistake. They need to reach level 100? Oh, okay. Gotcha. You died and were resurrected. It's quite the story. I think Das Moog is better than Arthendal, but I think they're both pretty good. fall time low. You got it the wrong way. That's not how you're supposed to do it. So, do I need to get them to level 100, or do I just need to get them to a level where they actually have an ability? So, like, if I got them to that passive, could I get that passive if I just level them up to tier 3 and then disenchanted him? Wow, did I actually just ruin my aura? No. On my main private server account, I think I have around 210, somewhere around that area. I do think that Sigmund will be nerfed soon. It's really hard to tell, but he definitely needs it. He's definitely way too strong. I would definitely make Michelle 9-star. Michelle is super powerful. Yeah, definitely Dasmog. I think they're both very good. You can't go wrong with Arthendal or Dasmog, but I think Dasmog is better. How do you attack the HP? You can only do that in the Twitch chat, and you have to use bits, which you buy from Amazon Prime. Doesn't hurt to experiment. You are completely right. This is the perfect place to experiment too, because I do not give a flying fuck about this account. I don't know. When it comes to balancing the private server, I don't know what he's gonna do. Not enough spirit. What the fuck? Give me some spirit. Oh, I need the 3 stars though. Damn it. Why do I got no spirit? Man. Probably should use him then. Michelle is a good tank. She has that revive, which is amazing. I need spirit. Spirit, bro, hook us up. That was some good spirit, bro. Can I get more from here somewhere? No. It is a shame that Drip dropped out. That Drip drop sounds funny, but it does suck that he left. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. I made it. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Come on, let's go. I wouldn't bother with OD01. I don't think OD01 is very effective. He's only good in the tower versus stages that have a bunch of priests, so like against the Gurk stages. But even then, he's limited impact because their crowd control reduction is super tedious. Woohoo! Bone Carver. Super legit. Super useful. Don't know what I'd do without him. Yeah, they do all have their counterparts. I think that's just the balance because there's not many of them, right? So in order to have balanced light and dark heroes, you have to kind of make it even on both sides. Well, as balanced as they want them to be, anyway. Walter is definitely better. If you need a DPS, Margaret is definitely a better DPS than Queen is. 100%. Oh yeah, Jess, I actually owe you gems because you donated, so... Donated those biddies. Alright, Jess, your points are updated. She's good as a third. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where you put her. She's okay as third. She's better as a tank, but... Yeah, any type of donation. It's 1 bit, or it's one gem per bit and 1 gem per dollar donated. It's normally better for donations because donations are like $1 per bit or a cent per bit essentially, whereas I think bits come closer to like 1.5 cents per bit. So like it's a little, the ratio is better for donations is what I'm trying to say, all math aside. It's on a cooldown. What? Okay, that should be fixed. There we go. Yeah. Both chats are about the same active, actually. It's funny though because there's 22 or 21 people in the Twitch chat. Yet there are actually there's only 25 over on YouTube as well. There was a lot more a little while ago. I guess they've kind of gone to bed or something. Yeah, I am really torn as well, Delta. It's hard to tell if Sigmund or Flamestrike is better. They're both really strong, but I think Flamestrike is still better, but it's a hard call. If you need a tank, I think Sigmund is better. But if you don't need a tank, if you're already using Margaret or Ice Blink or something like that, you can move on to Flamestrike and be just as effective. Alright, let's sack this guy and see what we get. Come here, you fucker. Smart. Oops. Okay, I did not want to do that. So it doesn't say I'm going to get it from this, but let's see what happens. Oh, I did get it. There we go. Got that thing. Attack Rage. Perfect. So let's give that to you. Give you some Attack Rage. Each attack is 10% extra attack. That's actually not bad. So you just need to hit the level of the ability that you want. I don't know. Sigmund might be doing more damage than Bloodblade under certain conditions, but I don't think that's a universal thing. Sigmund is busted though. Sigmund does need to be fixed. Oh yeah, there definitely can be some broken combos, I'm sure. I've heard people talking about giving heroes Illyria's 6-star ability, where she steals attack from people, which is amazing on certain heroes. With fall time low. Have a good night, man. Appreciate it. Probably gonna be ending the stream soon anyway, honestly. Oh yeah, people can always have crazy, like, they'll get level 200 Sigmund on the first day's release because they'll just throw like $4,000 or $5,000 at it and they'll get it, and then it'll get nerfed like 2 weeks later. No, I don't think I'm ever ready for Fergie, man. I don't think I can. I don't think I can take it. Can't take it, man. What was that? What the hell is that sound? Alright, good night, Fall Time Low, man. Thanks for tuning in. God damn, the humidity has not dropped. It is so warm. You get profit orbs and heroic scrolls every day, actually, on the private server. They're given to you for free in the mail. Hey, what's up, Martin? Yeah, the thunder did stop. It didn't go very long. Ah, Jess, you're on top 10 again. You actually broke in past 10 as well. That those biddies put you ahead. Oh shit. I wish they were releasing 10-star heroes next week. That would be amazing. 'Cause I am sick of waiting for them. Catching the top 3 is very difficult. Catching the top 3 is almost impossible without money, because Fuzzy is literally always here. He just has like a computer signed in on my account 24/7, so he's always raking in the normal amounts of coins you can get every day. And Daily and Demented have donated a lot of money to get where they're to. Wow, I lost. I hate Zanfire. Thank you very much for the follow. Is that Idle Heroes that stands for, my brother? Ah, nice, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, what I actually need to ask Draco a way to make it. So I know that he's done it on his stream, and I need to make it this way on mine, where subs get double the amount of coins every minute. I'm not using webcam because I am a mess. And I don't want to be on cam as a mess. Real talk. Our apartments can run out of hot water. If our neighbors use a lot of hot water really early in the day, we'd run out of hot water. So I couldn't shower, and it's really humid right now, so it's just disgusting. Disgusting. And trust me, I would shower. I always prefer to shower before my streams and before my videos. But if there's no hot water, it's not very possible. That is disgusting. Nobody wants to sit in a cold shower. No, they're not actually excited. They're just fucking with me. Cold showers are good for health? I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Take a rain check. Yeah, I think Drip is gone. Drip is not the kind of guy who half-asses that kind of stuff. So I think if he said he's gonna quit, he's gonna quit. He's already given his account away. Yeah, Ryan, I can understand that, but right now, if I was to try and shower, it would literally be freezing. It's just cold water. There's no hot water. What the hell? Why do people... Well, this is... he quit the private server. He never spent any money on the private server. But, honestly, he did spend money on the original server, which is... it's rough. That's all you can say. It's rough, man. It's rough. You get into this game and you enjoy it for what it is. And then extenuating circumstances just fuck it up. Yeah, Drip was a cool guy. He still is a cool guy. He's just not a cool guy who plays Idle Heroes anymore. No, yeah, I knew what you mean, Ryan. I actually know that, like, I don't really take the hottest showers either. So I completely understand and agree with you. I just need some hot water. It's gotta have some hot water. All right. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it there. It's been a good stream. I never really intended to stream even this long. I was probably gonna go for like an hour to an hour and a half. It turned out to be 2 hours. So it was pretty good. I am going to host Draco West, who's playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Master Mode, which I'm not sure exactly what that means. I think it's just like the highest difficulty. So when you go over there, spam him with, let's see, Proto Chicken. I think that's, what? Okay, let's try again. Proto Chicken. Yeah, spam him with Proto Chickens when you go over to Draco's stream. let them know where you came from. But thank you very much, guys, for watching, and have yourselves a great night.